Oh, nearly on the inside there, but he's going to... Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting there from Jack Hotwood. Third then is still Rampage Jack Hotwood, very close to him. Maranzano, is the stream okay now, yeah?
I will keep you updated. It's
Thank
still
you.
loading, which is normal. Yes, stream is back. I'll keep you updated.
Lap 9 then, Jack Hotwood reading
Rampage is on the ultra soft, so he's gonna have to pit pretty soon. And
Nice.
it looks like the rain is pretty close if you look at the clouds.
Nice accent, by the way. Just to quickly have a look at Melanie. He's keeping the gap to height. So that's going to be very good to see if he can catch up there. But it looks like there's going to be a three-way battle now for the podium. Jack Hotwood, Dennis, and Rampage right now. So, well, Dennis up the inside. He's gone for an audacious dive bomb. It looks like it's paid off for him. Nice on the brakes there.
Yeah, I've got to give a shout out to some of these guys because the racing has been very clean apart from the incident with the Rusters, but that was mainly due to lag issues. Other than that, it's been very clean so far. It has been...
Oh, you say it's clean, but it's still clean as Jack Hotwood's going to take advantage of that little contact between Dennis and Rampage. And now it's going to be down into turn number 1. 3 wide is it going to be? Yeah, crash.
Oh boy.
Jack Hotwood across the track and he's... Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We spoke too soon.
He saved it.
We spoke too soon. We spoke too soon, Maran.
Classic GP2 right here.
Yeah, well, did they even lose that much time?
Train.
That's the real question.
No,
Did they even lose that much time? Spinning across the track.
It looked like Rampage was a little naughty right there, pulling into Jack Hotwood right there, but it might have been lag. You never know.
Oh, I don't know, but...
Right, Jack Hotwood has lost a part of his front wing.
Lots of action as Melanie is catching height right now, so I was going to keep an eye on that battle throughout the Grand Prix. Dennis VKK then on the back of Rampage Jack Hotwood. Definitely, what's the word? I don't know. But Dennis there, very aggressive on the turning, but he's hit the wall of champions, and that gave Rampage opportunity now when he's got STB Verstappen 33 all over the back of Jack Hotwood. He's there.
STB Verstappen, major crash.
Oh.
Yep, he had an incident with Jack Hotwood. On your stream, you see him flying across the track. My goodness. Yeah, it was clean for a few laps, but
yeah,
GP2 has been unleashed. Verstappen has retired from the session, has left the session as well, I believe.
Great. I believe Rudsters is back in the session as well, so he's going to pick up a few positions. Same with Typhon Killer, he's in the session. So there you go. So it was clean for about 9 laps. That's good. Right then. You know, there's always going to be collisions. So these drivers are so tightly contested, but it's Ross trying to navigate his way past the McLaren of Jack Hotwood with no front wing. He's got to be really, really angry right now. He's not. Obviously, in Monaco he had a bad race, and now in Canada he's just been absolutely like, just nothing's gone his way in the past like 3 races, has it, Manzano?
Definitely right, Molly. I'm curious to find out when the rain is gonna start coming down. Because obviously some of these guys need to have to start making pit stops pretty soon. I think the ultra soft lasts around 11-12 laps.
Yeah, that's right. JP in 7th, Rusters in 8th, Supply Drops Guy in 9th, Jack Hotwood in 10th, coming on intermediates. So I don't know what he's doing. Maranzano, are you seeing this? Jack Hotwood currently on intermediates. He's left the session.
And the host has left the session.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, well, hopefully that won't cause any issues.
still looking fine. JP and P7, get in there.
Very good display
like
from him.
Dizzle was saying in the chat, haha, what the fuck, Spa-like crash there, so it kind of was. Although I'd argue his Overroos crash was slightly worse, but that's okay. Melanie is not catching SRL height, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I think the rain is coming down. Is the rain coming down?
Yes, it is.
I think it's raining.
Has someone just joined?
Yeah, Jack Hopwood has rejoined the session.
Okay, so he may have lagged out. I did just invite him there, so.
He is on the intermediates on the way to the pit, so let's hope his pit crew doesn't put on dry tires, because then he has to go into the pit once again.
Height leads then. Second is
No,
Melanie.
he just came out of the pit.
Yeah, it looks like Melanie is struggling. He'll have to go for an audacious strategy. A big strategy if he's to jump him in the pit lane, but you'll have to keep an eye on that. So it's went from a very, very close battle, Maranzano, to no battles at all.
Yeah, carnage once again in GP2 division. We've got 10 runners left at the moment. Jack Hopwood unfortunately lost. He's on the intermediate tire, so it's still a little bit too dry.
Well, the rain is falling quite heavily, I must say. So, Melanie, if he can keep that gap to 6 seconds, which he's doing.
Right, SRL height is about to lap Jack Hopwood. I think you might want to tune in, because I'm not sure what's going to happen here.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's going to make it too easy.
It's Ross. What's he doing? Always got a set of intermediates. So yeah, looks like it's beginning to be. Looks like it's beginning to become intermediates, but not at the same time. If that makes sense, Maranzano.
Yeah, Rampage is struggling on his dry tires. It's just at the crossover point right now.
So JP has just got past Rudsters. JP's made an overtake in the GP2 division.
Get in there.
JP
Melanie putting on the intermediate tires.
And then he's been overtaken again by Rudsters, but great display there from JP. He's made an overtake. He's done an overtake. Look at that.
Let's promote him to F1.
Jack Hopwood then in 10th. Not been the race that he's hoped for here. But
he could still get a podium if people keep on leaving.
Height then our set of intermediates.
Come on, Melanie, let's give us an exciting race, please.
Come on, Melanie.
7 seconds behind SRL height at the moment.
Oh, hi, hot dogs made a mistake going into the coming out the pit lane. But let's just give it up for It's Ross right now. He went onto the intermediates, Maranzano, like a lap or 2 laps before the other guys, and he's up into 4th. So
yeah, Rampage is still on the dry tires. I'm not sure if that's the right call. He's being called by Supply Drops guy and the Rudsters.
Looks like they're struggling, to be completely honest. JP in 9th. And then Jack Hopwood lonely in P10. So, not much action going on at the moment here in GP2.
And there's still 20 laps left.
Yeah.
May God help us.
But there could be a little battle commencing, maybe between Rampage and JP. That'd be interesting.
Unfortunately, is losing time to SRL High.
Yeah, I see
He
that.
needs to, come on, Dennis VKK. Surely he can do it.
Well, Rampage there tries to well, he doesn't go into the he tries to go in the pit lane, but then doesn't. So bit of loss of time there Typhon up into 6th, closely followed by Woodsters, so I'll have to follow that. And JP has done another overtake in the GP2 division. He's up into 8th place now, so let's keep an eye on that. Manzano, how are you finding the Canadian Grand Prix so far?
Rampage struggling out of the pit exit and went into the grass. Melanie is gaining slightly. Let's hope we can keep it up. It's pretty much up to him to really keep this race alive.
I was going to quickly have a look at the race director.
Height does have 1 penalty. Melanie, no warnings.
Rampage has actually done 3 pit stops, so I don't know if that's a mistake on the screen, but it's done an almighty amount. And it looks like he's getting caught.
Is probably the fastest on track at the moment, just to let you know.
Who? Dennis VKK?
Dennis VKK, yeah, the legend.
Oh, yeah.
He done a 23.4 on intermediates, which is the fastest lap on intermediates so far. He's 20 seconds behind though, so...
Well, he can always catch that 20 seconds in 18 laps. So.
There's another action-packed Grand Prix.
Oh, it's brilliant action. Brilliant action here in Canada. Wow. Battles all round. Rampage then in 9th. Looks like JP struggling, so we could be having a little battle going on here in a few laps between JP and Rampage. Same with Rampage and Jack Hotwood. But yeah, this is another dull Grand Prix for the GP2 division. Not what we're used to. Obviously, the last race was very action-packed. Obviously, had a lot more people. But yeah, very...
We have seen some very unconventional crashes. I've seen STB Verstappen upside down. Jack Hotwood turning around and then pretty much continuing on his way without losing any time. Which is pretty remarkable. That's about it, I'm afraid.
Right then. So, Roosters then. I don't know where Typhon Killer is. He's in 6th, sorry, yeah, 6th. So, got the gap quite spaced out between him and Roosters. I remember it was quite close, wasn't it, Manzano? So.
Yeah.
Supply drop Sky then in 6th, Hot Dog in 5th, it's Ross in 4th, Dennis in 3rd, 2nd is Melanie 88, and 1st is Height. Pulling out on Melanie. It's not been the race that Melanie needed. Obviously he's going to get a lot of points.
Stream is lagging a little bit again, so gotta keep an eye on that. Might have to go for another reset sometime soon, although we're not really missing a lot at the moment. This will be the perfect time for a commercial break, to be honest.
SRL Height then in 1st place. Just have a look at how great he's driving right now, Manzon. If you just want to take us through Height driving around the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve.
SRL Height, hold on. Let's see, is he about to lap someone, by the way?
No, he's...
Is he about to lap? Because I think Jack might spice things up a little bit if SRL Height is going to lap him.
Well, Jack Hotwood, he's catching up to Rampage, and Rampage is catching up to JP, so we could be having a three-way battle here. JP can be quick. So yeah, if you want to take us through hype rounds on her.
Yeah, he's hitting all the apexes, obviously, as he has, I guess he has full traction control on ABS. Unfortunately, otherwise we would still be having a pretty exciting race, I guess.
Yeah.
How long has SRO High been in the league for now? 2 races?
Well, he was in the league last season, but he left. I think he joined around like round 3 and then left after this very track actually. And then he's returned at Spain. So yeah. Wow, let's have a look at the battle between...
Frost in a nice P4. He mentioned he's been improving his pace lately, which is showing. I think it might be, is it full wet condition pretty soon? What do you reckon, Molly?
I'm not completely sure, but what I am sure about is JP is defending that position very well on SRL Rampage now as they approach the end of Sector 1. And this is going to be an incredible battle on our hands. Now we've got Jack Hopwood catching very closely here in Canada.
JP running without assist, just to remind everyone.
Incredible. JP here defending for his life. He's trying to show, as he cuts the corner slightly there, but he's trying to show everyone that he does have some sort of race craft. He struggled in the F1 division. He's struggling in GP2, but he's still giving it some. And really trying to defend his position well. There's nothing wrong with defending your position.
He looks very clean though.
I did it round Monaco.
You did?
Dizzle, if you remember.
Who did you defend against, Molly?
Who did I defend? Oh, I defended against Dizzle in Monaco. That was a really good display from me, to be fair. So, there you go.
It's probably your highlight of the season so far.
Definitely. Jack Hopwood then, in P10. And catching up to
Rampage
the pair,
also running without ABS, which is also good to see. Requires a lot of skill to drive without ABS in a wet.
I personally have ABS on, so I'm not completely sure about that, but
yeah,
I'm sure it is a challenge. Jack Hopwood then. So the scenery on Canada is stunning. All the trees, all the lakes.
14 more laps to go in this mind-blowing Canadian Grand Prix.
Very interesting, more interesting than 2011 to be fair.
We've got Jack Hopwood as well, joining in on the battle between JP and SRL Rampage.
Yeah, but Rampage is actually...
Execution wants to race in GP2.
No, you don't. Jack Hopwood then on the dive bomb move on JP there, and JP tries to turn in there, but he hasn't got room, and he drops down to P10, but Jack Hopwood now going to be on the back of SRL Rampage now. So I'm just going to stay away from that battle and move on to any more battles that are going on. II Hot Dog then in 5th place. He's had a decent season so far, joining
Has he?
At Spain. Yeah, he's done pretty well, to be fair. He's done pretty well. A lot of bad luck, but when he's been on the track, he's shown some really good pace. Yeah. Melanie
I was expecting a Typhon Killer, aka Supply Drops guy, to catch up. I know he's faster than wet. And was he involved in some kind of accident?
Yeah, you've asked this before, as I know.
I have.
Yeah, but yeah,
halfway through the race.
I'm sure that he's been involved in some sort of collision in the start of the Grand Prix. Very disappointing for him, but yeah. Supply drops guy then. Sorry.
Cracking jokes, mentioning GP2 pace isn't actually that bad, to be honest.
Yeah, it's Ross in 4th. Looks to be decent so far. It's Ross in the Toro Rosso.
Yeah, he's in no man's land at the moment.
Dennis VKK hitting these apexes like a pro. Look at this. Absolutely incredible
Melanie's
driving.
staying at 9 seconds away from SRO height. Dennis VKK 20 seconds. It's all very, very consistent.
It is very, very consistent. Melanie then in second place. And remember, he is, if I remember rightly, how many points is Melanie on? Maranzano? Could check that out.
I will check for you as we speak. Melanie is on 60 points.
60 points. So at the moment, he
and
would
Ninja's
actually
on 99.
be 60 points. So at the moment, Melanie's 30 points behind. No, he's not. Yes, he is. No, he's not. 39 points. I need to sort my maths out.
Yep.
So he's 39 points. Oh, there's a... Who's that? Who's that Toro Rosso? Oh, it's JP.
Toro Rosso. JP, what's going on?
Yeah, JP there.
Jack Hopwood and SRO Rampage are battling. Might be the only battle we're going to see in the remainder of the race.
Just check this out, and then we'll move on to how Melanie's doing in his quest for the championship. What an exit from Rampage in the slipstream now. He goes on the back of Jack Hopwood now. Jack Hopwood's going to keep to the inside, and yeah. There's a horse as well up ahead. Roadster's on a set of full wets. Maranzano.
The Roadster is still in this race. Completely forgot about him.
Rampage then in 9th. Not been the race. Sorry, Maranzano. Not been the race that he wanted. Obviously filling in every 2 weeks as a reserve. We'll be back for the Austrian Grand Prix.
The Roadsters was also. I mean, we have to talk about something. The Roadsters was in the new Noob Journey season as well.
Oh, okay.
He's representing STB.
Well, hopefully he's getting that practice on, because if he's not getting, he needs to do some practice for that league, even though you don't actually get the track until the session, do you?
The Roadsters are full wets. Is everyone on full wets? No, the Roadsters is the only one on full wets, I believe, which is why he's so incredibly slow. Yeah.
He's struggling. But remember, this is what Fusion did last time out in Canada, just the other way round. Or last time out in the F1 division in Canada. Obviously, Fusion did
stayed
that.
out on intermediates.
The vice versa though of what Roasters is doing, and this could work. Obviously, Roasters full wet conditions in intermediate conditions, but the rain is continuing to fall. And yeah, unlike last night, it looks like it could stay with us until the end. Rampage.
Yeah, Jack Hopwood closing in on the Roadsters. This might get interesting with all the lag involved.
Hey, lag. Everyone loves a bit of lag. You gotta love a bit of lag. Jack Hopwood then in 8th place, and he's
yeah, this is not gonna end well, Molly.
Jack Hopwood would have been bricking it then. He would have been absolutely. Look at him. You do not
want to be behind the Roadsters.
He's gonna be
bricking
it right now. He has got a lagging American horse in front of him.
Don't get so close, Jack, please.
Jesus. This could help Rampage, to be completely fair. We've got to be completely honest. I can't speak today. Roadsters then in 7th place. And this is such an incredible.
Yeah, you're gonna need a word with the Roadsters though, because this is.
Yeah, I will be speaking to him after.
This is not. Yeah.
Jesus. Roadsters then keeping his position. Someone just left.
JP has retired.
JP's out. Ezra Heights in 2nd. Maranzano, turn of events. Melanie leads the Canadian Grand Prix and Heights on
Wake up.
full wets.
What's going on?
Heights on full wets.
Is Melanie gonna do the Toxic Fusion? Is he gonna stay out on the intermediate?
Melanie 88. This could be his chance to shine. Height, we did that in Monaco, but Dennis also catching up to Height as well. I think Height might be playing the long game. I think the rain's gonna get even worse. But remember
oh my God, Dennis VKK.
Oh, here we go. This actually turned out to be a decent race now as we approach the end of the Grand Prix. Very interesting. Height into second place now, but Dennis right onto the back now. But I'm just going to quickly go back to the Melanie. So he's 39 points behind. So at the moment, it would actually be 39 points. So 14. Yeah, 14 points. If it finishes the way it is now, Melanie will be 14 points behind Ninjas going into the Baku European Grand Prix. I call it the Baku European Grand Prix because that's what it is, isn't it, Anzano?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Dennis VKK. Dennis VKK is very clean, maybe too clean.
Well, he does like to dive bomb into that hairpin, so we could be seeing him make a late dive.
I don't know, that was Jack Hopwood. I don't think Dennis is going to go for dive bomb. What's Melanie going to do though? Is he going to stay out? He has to stay out.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
Gamble.
I hope he does.
Because height is not really gaining.
I really do hope
so far.
that height and Melanie have a battle here.
Dennis VKK has
Great
overtaken SRL height. Very clean.
Yeah, very clean. Shame he couldn't be clean between Jack Hopwood and the other guy they were racing. So there you go.
JP.
Oh, SRL Rampage. Has someone just retired?
Yeah, no, JP left the session.
Oh, I'm lucky for him. Oh, Russia's lost his front wing. Russia's has lost his front wing here in Canada. And he looks like he was lagging through the walls. So that's very interesting. Typhon Killer then. So Hot Dog actually gone on to another set of full wets. It looks like the full wets is not the tyre to be on right now. As Typhon
let's keep an eye on SRL height and Dennis VKK. Because Dennis VKK is on the intermediates. And SRL height is on the west. Let's just see how they compare.
If you could just keep an eye on that, Manzano. I'm currently spectating Typhon Killer. And he's looking very quick behind Hot Dog right now. Hot Dog on the full wet. Typhon Killer, or Supply Drop Sky, as he's known in this lobby, is on intermediates. On my screen, I can't even see Hot Dog's rear wheels. So I don't know what it's like for Typhon.
SRL height going for the overtake.
So it could be now that full wets it looks like full wets could be the tyre to be on.
According to Toxic Fusion's expert opinion, it doesn't look like full wet conditions. He also mentions crashing into the commentator's car in Bahrain. After which he plunged into my side pod, but that's okay.
Okay, let's have a look between the two Saubers. We don't want another Monaco 2016 collision where they both hit each other at Raskas, but here we go.
Typhon finally showing some pace. There was some contact on my screen, but
yeah, a little bit of contact on my screen as well, but it should be okay.
It's all in good jest.
The rain is falling very heavily now. Looks like very aggressive driving from Typhon. He definitely wants the position here, but Hot Dog's going up the inside now, so let's have a look. Hot Dog's going to have the better speed out the corner. I would say traction, but they're both using traction full, so traction isn't really a thing in this division. It's more about the exit of the corner and the lines that you take to be able to gain time in this division.
The throttle and brake, that's pretty much all they have to do, but that's okay.
Oh, and Typhon there, very close to the...
My goodness.
Very feisty on the brakes there is Typhon. And squirming all around goes Hot Dog. It does look like
Jack would pit it for wets.
I'm gonna say, man, Melanie betting off.
Is this going to be the strategy call of the century?
Well, Fusion showed us last night that it's definitely possible. When
but he still
full
finished
wets,
P4. I mean, Melanie could actually win.
Melanie, yeah. Dennis,
how long do the
VKK
intermediate
now.
tires last? I mean, maybe Toxic can enlighten us. Because he's been on them for a very long time. I mean, surely he might have to pit anyway. Whatever it is for wet tires or intermediate tires.
It says on my screen
5
we've got
laps
30
remaining.
viewers. Don't know if that's that. I don't know if that's glitching, but we've got 30 viewers.
It says 5 here.
Live. Because I've got 30
Let's
on
just say yours is correct.
Mine's always correct.
Okay, so Hyde is catching Melanie. We've got a battle on our hands.
Right then. So, Melanie is going to be thinking. It does look like... No. I'm not being funny, okay? But it does look like the rain is...
easing off. Melanie pitting.
Melanie, that's not the right thing to do. That is not the right thing to do.
That is not the right thing to do. Maybe he just had to pit. Maybe his tires were like 80% or something. We don't know. Yeah, he's going on to another set of intermediates. Now he's going on to full wets. Come on, Melanie. Why are you robbing us of this climax?
Disappointing there. Unlap there
so we
by...
can close down the stream now.
Sorry?
I think we can close down the stream now, pretty much.
Russ is in 8th, Rampage in 9th. Letting through Melanie. So look where Melanie actually is compared to Height. So it's...
I think he's behind Dennis VKK, is he? No, he's not.
8 seconds the gap. No, it's not. It's 9 seconds now. So Height does look very quick in these conditions. And it's just not the race that we want. I was really looking forward to Melanie.
I mean, the first few laps are alright.
I was really looking forward, Manzon, I don't know about you, to Melanie just really doing good. Staying on the inters, getting the win, getting 25 points over Ninjas, you know. But it's just not the day. But we could still have a good race on our hands now for Supply Drops Guy. He's staying out on the intermediates. This could be a definite good strategy call here. So it looks like the rain is... It's falling...
Has Dennis VKK actually gotten a podium? He's been in a podium position every race, but has he actually finished in the top 3?
Don't think he has, no. Don't think he has. Dennis VKK then enters.
He's quick
32.
though, he's gaining a second on the leader. Oh, Melanie, you should have stayed out on the intermediates. Was shaping up to be a really tense battle for the victory.
You know, Melanie, you know, you can't always, you know, be in front all the time, you know.
It's Ross in P4. I don't think he's even seen another car this race. He's been...
Well, still, 4th is still a great position. 4th is still a great place to finish. Typhon then struggling.
Rampage has retired from the session. Rampage has left the session.
Then down to 8 drivers, and safety car has been deployed. Safety car has been deployed. So if I think this rightly right now, we could... Is the race
this is going to get banging, Maldi. Get in there.
Is the
Hyde is not going to like this.
Is the race going to end under safety car?
We've got a lapped car in between Hyde and Melanie, which is the Roadsters, which is the last car you want there. So Hyde is still looking.
I think the safety car. I think the race could be. I think the race could end under safety car conditions.
I don't think is that possible in this game. I've never seen that. I don't think that's. I think
normally
it's out coming out in the final few
a
laps.
total of. Sorry, man's on it. Normally it's out for a total of 3 laps.
No. I've witnessed this before in exactly these conditions, and then all of a sudden the safety car comes in after 1 lap. I don't think it can ever finish behind the safety car.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope it doesn't, because this could get really... It's Ross just going straight through the grass. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Looks like it could be, if Dennis hurries himself up, it could be a 3-way battle for this win.
There's one problem though. The Rutgers is in between,
safety car's in. Safety car is in this lap, so...
That's what I'm saying.
There you go. It's
but the
Ross.
Rutgers is a lapped car. This is gonna get really nasty. And yeah.
I'm just gonna have a quickly
The
look
rod
at the
just needs to
penalties.
pull away.
Height has a penalty. Height has penalties.
Yeah. Racing has continued, Maldi.
Here we go then. Denny, I'm going to look at Melanie. Here you go. He needs to keep in 3 seconds and then he's got the victory here in Canada. Here we go.
Melanie has a stop and go penalty.
Melanie, stop and go.
And so has Dennis. I know what happened. It's the Rodsters' fault. The Rodsters pulled away before overtaking was allowed. So Melanie and Dennis VKK overtook the Rodsters, at which point they got a stop and go penalty. Not a drive-through stop and go. It's because the Rodsters should have continued. So we're gonna have to blame the Rodsters.
Okay, well, if they say the same thing as you've just said there, Manzano, they'll both get it taken off.
I mean, no offense to the Rodsters, by the way. I mean, it's hard to decide what to do. He just tried to pull away from the battle up front. So, fair play to him.
Here we go then. So it's shaping up to be a I was about to say it's shaping up to be a good end to the race, but not really.
Melanie is close. Melanie is close. Height is under pressure. Is Melanie going to go for the dive bomb?
No, Height's going to defend the inside line, but Height's going to give the space on the inside. Here we go. Dennis VKK is going to be... Oh, Melanie, here we go. On the traction zone now. Oh, come on, here we go. So Melanie then going to keep it going through into 5th gear now, through the chicane. He's going to be sweating, even though in Finland it's very, very cold. It's about like -3, I think. So it's very, 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 very cold in his home. So
Dennis VKK is also right behind him now.
Oh, here we go. Melanie is absolutely flying here. He definitely wants this win. He knows if he wins, he's in touching, well, 2 races touching distance of taking the lead of the World Championship. So here we go. Height now in 1st place. Dennis VKK. Could he even get the win, Dennis? Could Dennis get the win? Hit right now, man's on. Because obviously we've got penalties and everything. So,
yeah.
Oh.
If the penalty doesn't get removed, then SRO Hyde is going to win. But
here we go, Melanie then. Oh, this is tense. This is tense right now. Melanie then in the slipstream of Height. You know how OP slipstream is around this track, Maranzano, but it's not enough. Height there defending well.
Why is Jack Hopwood standing there?
I don't know, but there you go. Melanie then. SRL Height wins the Canadian Grand Prix. 2nd
Melanie
is Melanie.
Wins.
3rd is Dennis, but it looks like Melanie there
here.
leads. Oh, Melanie's won! Melanie's won! Oh my god. Melanie has won.
Molly is about to cry.
Yes, come on! But no, I'm just going to quickly have a look where Height got the penalty. If it was a
Why is Jack Hopwood parked on the A-path?
If it was a corner cut penalty, it can't get taken off unless he brings us any footage. So yeah, it's exceeded track limits. So after the exceeded track limits, it was multiple warnings. So then, it looks like Height, if he doesn't give us any footage, he won't get the penalty taken off and will lose the victory.
This is going to be a spicy interview.
Yeah. It's a bit heated in the chat after that race as well, so we're going to get the 3 podium finishers into the party. But let's give it up for SRL Height, Melanie 88, and Dennis VKK. Melanie, he's got another victory here to add to his tally this season. What an incredible display it has been by Melanie so far this season, but also SRL Height has done an incredible job. And same with Dennis VKK here in very tricky wet conditions. Hi, Melanie, if you both got.
Yep. Who wants that? What? Well, I had a time penalty too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right then.
but it said that I got a 5-second stop and go. Didn't just show up. Because Rust slowed down
So
at the end
welcome
of that.
to the interviews.
That is crazy.
Okay. Right. We're gonna go to height. I don't think Dennis can be interviewed. I don't know if he's got a mic, but I'm sure he's very, very happy with his result here today. Height. What's your opinion on the Canadian Grand Prix here today?
Do you want my honest fucking opinion, or do you want me to just, play it cool and not act like I'm not really pissed off? It's like that's just.
Let's just be honest.
Basically,
What's your opinion on tonight's Grand Prix?
Well, started off good, got lead, pole in fucking quali by like over a second. Great lap, everything was perfect. Whole race led by about 9 seconds, kept a consistent gap, started to pull it out, then lost it, pull it out, lost it. Melanie was really giving me a good run for my money. And I had a consistent gap until I pit on for the wets too early. Melanie got the lead, started pulling away, then it switched to wet conditions, so I was the faster driver. Caught up so much and was set to win the race. And then some fucking idiot ruined it by crashing into a wall or doing some shit. I don't think they even crashed. I think they just retired because they were bored or some shit like that. Left the session, caused the safety car, lost me the fucking win. And yeah, I'm over the fucking moon if you can't tell. I'm so happy. Great to be a part of this and come second. I'm so happy to come second after winning the whole race. It's brilliant. So
Incredible scenes.
Incredible
incredible
scenes.
film.
Okay then, so that concludes